So if you are getting call again from the company every fifth day, that means that is the time they are taking to refresh their list. And you probably have 5 days more to get a call again from the company, and that is the time you can tell them not to call you again. Best options are get yourself registered with do not call list. When they call again, do not tell them right away, but first try to get more information about their company, where they are located, what is their manager name and their name, and make sure they give you the correct name instead of their pseudonyms, because usually people sitting of their actual real names. Second thing you can do, when they call you again, simply gather that information and tell them not to call you again, because now you're registered with do not call list. By law, they are not supposed to call you back. You can also make a complaint to BBB or FCC in order to make sure that the company is notified with that complaint, because every complaint you make to Better Business Bureau or Federal Communication Commission, they will process these complaints right away. You also have to understand that in dialer, there every call they actually make, there is a disposition. They'll do different things, like there is one disposition, call back again. Then there is another disposition, do not call list. Then there is another disposition, answering machine. Customer is not interested. Customer will think about the services or the product. So every time they dispose a number, that is the way they filter out these lists again. So if one number has been disposed in do not call list, that means next time when they will pull up the record again, they will remove those numbers from the list. If your number is not removed and you get a call again, that means they haven't removed the number, or they haven't been able to filter out the list properly. Simply tell them that, hey, last time I told you guys not to call me again. I'm registered with do not call list. Either my call was not properly disposed, or you did not filter out the numbers properly. So please make sure, take the number off the list right away. That is another thing you have to keep in mind when you're dealing with these kind of calls. Now, this whole training, if a telemarketer is listening to me, they might be thinking that, hey, this guy is more against than to telemarketers and more talking about the customer's profit. We have to be thinking about on both sides of the picture. I mean, customers are very important for us, so we should not be involved in any activity which is making it trouble for a customer. These customers are feeding you in so many ways. I mean, this is the reason you are a telemarketer. If there are no customers, no company required a telemarketer. So make sure that never ever become a trouble for a customer. That is important. Apart from that, I'd like to give more information on how the companies work. I'm sure you're aware of this fact, but number of customers do not even know that there are companies who purchase services from other companies and sell it on their own names. At the end of the day, you are a customer for one company, whether you are getting services from another company or the same company. Let me give you an example. If you are a customer for a big company, I don't like to take a name, then in the same area, then there is another company who's providing your services and explaining you the packages. Hey, we can provide you lower rates, better features, blah blah blah. This is all a conspiracy. These companies, the small companies who are providing services in the big companies area, they are purchasing the services from the big companies and selling to their own customers. Yes, sometimes there are difference in the price. Sometimes because they are paying wholesale rate, and they are selling with probably small profits. But at the end of the day, there is a huge difference. I mean, if you are a customer of a small company who do not have more than 5 or 8 or 10,000 customers, those companies will be providing you services probably less than the main company. That's understandable, but there is always a catch behind that. Big companies have more features you might don't even know, more features you might don't have an idea of, those features are actually benefiting you. For example, if you have services with a big company, they might cover you any repair issue inside your house if you're a landline customer. A small company might charging you money to go inside your house and doing any repair. So this is a huge difference. If you think about that, most of the small companies are charging around $100 for one visit, or probably $80 or $120 for one visit. On the other side, you might be ending up paying more money to a big company, but that big company probably covering the inside issues as well, because they have their own technicians. Small companies use the big company's technician to resolve all these problems. So this is one example. Always deal with big company. Small companies may benefit here in small terms, may benefit here, the main picture is showing more profitable for you, more saving money towards your services and bills, but in long term it is actually benefiting company more than you. So it's better to deal with big companies compared to small companies. Okay, now most of the time when you are purchasing a services, you will have to perform a recording with the rep. This recording is called TPV, third-party verification. Third-party verification concept is that when you have to perform a TPV with the customer, that TPV should be performed by a third party. That in this definition, first party is the customer, second party is the company, and third party is someone else who's sitting outside the company's premises and performing that recording. This is important because third-party verification has to be done by third party. But usually this verification, if they have to lie to you or give you a wrong information, that information will be given before or after that TPV. So TPVs or recordings are a part where they are going to come back and explain the companies or BBB or FCC that, hey, we did the verification part with the customer was agreed with the services, but that part do not have so many questions involved in this. That part has have only particular question like, what is your address or telephone number, or if you agree to get the services or not. In that TPV, ask them some questions which you're required to verify, which you think that they have done something wrong to you. You have to ask or verify those questions or those information in that recording. For example, if they offered you your services, hey, you will get $40 plus taxes services from us. How much is the plus tax? That is the first question. But most of the customers don't even verify the taxes because they think taxes are only $5 or $6 or 2 or 3 pounds. So taxes are something which varies from state to state, from company to company. It's important to verify the information with taxes. What is the amount with taxes? How much is exactly the bill gonna be? If you want to verify that information, the best part to verify that information is during that TPV or the recording. Ask them any question. If they were lying to you about their services, they will hesitate to answer that question in the TPV or in the verification recording. That is the time you will know that there's something going wrong with this call, or there's something wrong, or there's some scam involved, or maybe half of the information involved in this call. That is one way to find out the truth about that company's offer. Now, never ever communicate with the companies through email. Email marketing is very common, legit as well. I have no problem with email communication, but you don't have any idea that what is the other person who's actually sending you a reply on email. Especially when you have to purchase a product, speak with them. This is the best option you have. Speak with them, ask them the question, do verification, make sure you are purchasing a legit product. But when you are contacting through email only for few information, that is fine. Back and forth email, you understanding, they are explaining, everything is good. But when you are making a purchase, that purchase should not be done through email. That purchase should be done on phone by talking to them. I'm sure you have enjoyed our videos, and thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the bell icon and subscribe our channel. so we can provide you more information on different topics, telemarketing sessions, customer services training. For a private session, you can contact me on my email address and Skype ID, and I can provide you further more information about the charges and all that information whenever you contact me. And thank you very much.